No. No. Yes. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. Now we are back with more Epica, and one of the cool things that the YouTube Creator Studio allows me to do is put in a keyword and I get a bunch of information back, right? So I put in Epica and I saw all of your comments and requests to figure out which song I check out next, and the one that stood out to me in all of those searches was the Final Lullaby. So we're doing that today. It is featuring Shining. I don't know who that is, and I was about to do a bit of a Google search and have a look, and I thought, no, let's get surprised. I don't know if this is a whole group or a couple people or like just a vocal thing, but it is an official video, and that's cool. So yeah, let's dive straight in. Epica, the Final Lullaby, featuring Shining. Let's see what you got. Okay, hang on. We are going right back to the beginning. I try not to do that too often because I want to keep it a seamless journey, but hot damn. Okay, so one thing, I'm a massive Epica fan, and I remember my first listening experience. It's recorded, it's on my channel, you should find it in the playlist, is you get that like distinct operatic, melodic, symphonic metal sound, right? But every time I listen to them, I hear more. They don't seem to be defined within any strict genre. They have a particular sound, but they are capable of doing lots of different things. And I'm hearing it again now. That riff is much less metal and much more kind of hard, aggressive rock and roll, which I love. Stylistically, you can achieve that by doing a lot of those kind of hammer-ons and pull-offs with the open top string. For anyone who doesn't know, a hammer-on is where you either have an open string or you're holding down a note and you kind of pick, but then you don't pick again, you just hammer on with one of the other fingers, and you can also pull off by tweaking the string and getting that volume up, right? So it's kind of like a stylistic way of achieving a bit more speed and intensity and a particular sound, and it definitely lends itself to a lot of the rock and roll, kind of really aggressive rock and roll stuff that I've been listening to for the last 10 years. And I absolutely love that. I love the speed of it, the intensity of how it started. And I'm guessing the other guy that I heard singing there just in the beginning is from Shining. So let's continue. Fantastic. Stopping right there, and I will continue from this point. This is incredible. I am loving this. A bit shell-shocked, to be honest with you. His voice really suits this kind of speed, and one thing I know is they've done like a bunch of kind of vocal features on previous tracks, and they seem to pick them really well. It isn't just about being a great singer, it's about matching up that balance between the absolute clarity and beauty of her vocal, the way she enunciates. It's almost theatrical, but in the best possible way. She's clearly, you know, not just professionally trained, but a master of her craft. And it's hard. I imagine it would be hard to find someone to kind of counterbalance that in a way that adds the right kind of value, but they seem to get it right all the time. This guy's voice with hers is amazing, and I'm loving that they just did this last piece that we heard where it was a little more stripped down from the music side of things. You could hear the keys going off in the background. Love that guy. But there is such a beautiful balance between their vocal. He can sing. I'm really shell-shocked, but I'm loving every single second of this. This is exactly my kind of speed mixed with that familiar sound that I know from them. Wow. Okay, one quick thing. I don't want to interrupt this beautiful bridge piece they're in. I am obsessed with this guitar riff. I'm obsessed with the sound of it. It isn't just about using the traditional standard metal distortion onto this piece because you want the clarity of the decay of the notes. I think it's fantastic. This is incredible. I'm already thinking about the melody. I don't know the words yet. I'll have to go and look, but I will be singing this for a very long time because it's so damn powerful, and there's enough variety in this to make it last. We're 2.5 minutes in, but it feels like it hasn't been 20 seconds. I'm sure for you guys who have to listen to me drone on about it, much different. But I'm loving this. I went back just here because I want you to hear how the keys play such a vital part. I've spoken about this before, but there's so much going on. It's quite easy to overlook brilliance, right? So the bass is doing a fantastic job quite often on its own, but it's got that nice grit and grind to it that you can kind of position it alongside the guitars. But listen to when everything's really full. The whole EQ is about as full as it can get, but you can hear some of those key notes peek through, and some of them are runs and some of them are much higher up. It's with the right hand if he's not playing switch or anything like that. But yeah, he's definitely doing a lot of intricate work there that I think if that was in the hands of the wrong engineer, it would be lost. But they found gaps for these moments of brilliance, and it is incredible. It's epic. Epica. Epicist. Degrees of symphonic metal comparison for you there. Please ignore me. I am not funny. No. No. Yes. I mean, God, I'm all croaky. That is special. Super, super special. Did not expect. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Who else has done this? Please let someone else have done this. No. Sad. Come on, reaction scene. Do better. Okay, so here's the thing. I quickly hopped on my phone there at the end because there's nothing I hate more than when there's a reaction going on and someone is absolutely messing about with something else. You will never see me distracted, at least to the degree I can help it, on a phone or a device or something else like that. But this was a good reference point and I wanted to not forget it. That got real saxy real quick, and I am so on board with that. It wasn't used as just a simple 2-3 note gimmick. It was used so brilliantly. It was used as a solo mechanic. It was used as an accompaniment to that riff at the end again. It is this balance between what a lot of you will recognize as metal and what I'm speaking about as this modern aggressive rock and roll kind of pushed together. And to hear that on top is so unique and so different and so special. I loved it. The reason I was on my phone is there's a guy, and I need to find his name. He's on, I guess he's everywhere. His name, I think, is Carsten Belt, and he does a series of, I guess you can find it on YouTube, but it's also like on TikTok and other places and Twitter. And if you just search adding sax solos to songs that don't need them, he's like an incredible professional trained saxophone player. And the whole joke is he's adding these solos to songs that don't need them or didn't have them. But it enhances the song and makes it so brilliant. Of course, this is a song that I want even more of that from. Now, I am so intrigued about Shining. And as far as I could see, that was the singer, right, playing that as well. So they're clearly multi-talented. And what a great collaboration. I speak about this a lot. It says featuring, but it is more than a feature. He is present throughout pretty much the whole song. Right in the beginning, I heard a 2-vocal layer, but I know that they do have a choir, and I know that they do have backing vocals within Epica, so I wasn't 100% sure, but hearing his voice later on, I'm pretty sure it was him. He is instrumental to the song. It is a true collaboration. It isn't just pop in for a verse or a chorus and disappear again. and everything was done really tastefully. I will go and check them out, so please let me know what to do in terms of checking out Shining, and give me some info on them. I'll go and look myself, but anything interesting I should know, please let me know. And when you do suggest songs, please, if I can encourage you to put a link with your suggestion, because so many times I want to look at a song and people go, that's the wrong link, or that's the wrong video, or you checked out the wrong thing, and I don't know what the right thing is. It's a first time listen. Amazing. Epica will always have a home here, and we must protect them at all costs. And I love that. I really, really love that. That is a brilliant, brilliant song. It's right up my alley in terms of music that I've come to love through doing reactions, but also historically what I've always loved. I've written a bunch of rips with that kind of style. I've listened to a bunch of artists who kind of use a lot of those rock and roll principles within their guitar playing. Absolutely phenomenal, and I can't wait for more. I am planning on doing Kingdom of Heaven, but that's like it's like a multiple part, quite a long thing, so be patient, we'll get there. But outside of that, I'd love to know which other Epica songs I should be checking out. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.